Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping, and if this is not your first time, thank you so much for coming back. You're the real OG. If you're a returning watcher or viewer and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I see that some people check my channel but they don't hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button, like, and also share this video so that YouTube knows that I'm giving you good content and they can also share to other people that needs to see this. So as you might have seen from the title, I'm talking about how I did 30 days of planning or routining. Routine. I don't know if that's the correct English, but how I went on a 30-day routine spree. So as someone who is very spontaneous, like I'm not someone that I really, it's not like I don't plan, but I'm not someone that will really say, oh, I want to plan this and that or that. I'm very spontaneous. I'm like, okay, I need to get this done. Okay, let me do this, let me do that. But if you are in this time whereby we are all adulting and you know how a lot of things are taking your attention, they are distracting you, you have quite a number of things to do, like you have quite a number of responsibilities. It's so important that you plan your day so that you don't end up doing things that eventually do not have any effect to your life. Like you're not productive for yourself, you're just productive for whatever it is you're doing that is either making you money or putting food on your table. So I just looked at it that, okay, I really, really need to create a sort of routine. And then I said, okay, in the month of March, let me just do a 30-day routine. I told a few of my friends too that I was going to do it, and some of them joined me. Anyway, I'm not here to come and tell you that, oh, I had 100% success. No, I actually recorded 80% success according to how I did the math in my head. I had an 80% success, and I feel like that is a good thing for something I did for the first time. So I've been reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, and I saw how you always spoke about making a 1% change every day, like just doing that, doing things little by little that will eventually add up to either become your habit. You see that, oh, you're actually productive. And as someone who wants to build a career, it's important that you know how you spend your time, what you're doing, and how you're doing it, because it helps you to create a file, a career file, a praise file for yourself. So you know that, okay, this and this is what I've done, this is how I've improved myself, this is what I'm worth now, I think I can charge for this now. Let me just quickly say how I was able to do it. What were the steps I took to be able to do this 30 days of routine? Number one, I had a to-do list. So every day before I go to sleep, I write down things I want to do the next day. And sometimes, if I'm the days I'm not able to write it before sleeping, I wake up when I wake up early in the morning and I'm done my devotion and I'm in transit, I write on my phone or things I want to do per day. But I really prefer the sticky notes method. So what I do is even after writing it on my phone, I still put it on a sticky note and put it somewhere in the office, so that it just makes me understand that, oh, there are certain things that I need to do in the now. This does not mean that emergencies don't come up that I need to fix in, but I already know how I've planned myself. Then I can now say, oh, I think this is an emergency situation that is important, but okay, I can prioritize it like this. With a to-do list, you're able to set priorities. You know what is important, you know what you should do now, what you should do next, and also how to spend your time in a day. So some of the things I put on my to-do list are books I want to read, things I want to do at work, people I even want to call. I write it there that, oh, call so and so by so time. And because some of the people I call, we're not all in the same time zone, so I know that, okay, this I'm going to do, I'm going to do that. And also I watch YouTube video, have time for this and that. In a day, I might not be able to do everything on that list because some things might take more time than the other. However, it has helped me just have a mental picture and a consciousness of how I want to spend my day. Another thing I did to also do this routine stuff or to successfully do this challenge was I try as much as possible to stay away from things that would distract me. So as someone who really loves to spend time online consuming content, I mean good content, which is something I really want to talk about, but maybe in another video. I try as much as possible to not distract myself with social media. Now I don't even mean only Instagram and or like I mean like YouTube, watching courses and the likes on YouTube. So one thing I did with Instagram was I put on the I use the feature where you can actually determine the number of times you spend, and it also gives you a reminder that, oh, you spent up to 10 minutes now on Instagram. So once I get the notification, I automatically know that, oh, I've done too much, let me leave. And sometimes I get notification of number of hours I've used, and I'm like, okay, I think this is the number of hours I want to use on this social media app, and I'm not coming here again, except I'm coming to put out content. Or maybe a friend sends me something to like, like there's their content, I just go there, quickly like it and leave immediately, drop my comment and leave immediately. So that was another thing I did. So I tried as much as possible not to distract myself, because I know that you can't really give what you don't have. And it's important that you keep improving yourself. I keep improving myself to be a better person. Like I said before, that as someone wants to build a career, it is important that you really, really focus your mind on what you are doing and leave distractions. So I try as much as possible to face what it is I want, no unnecessary frivolities. This does not say that you not have entertainment. So one thing I also did was I became more intentional about the podcast I listen to. I mean, I'm so much a podcast girly. I love books as well, but at a point in time in my life, buying books was quite expensive for me. So I switched to podcasts. So I listen to podcasts that have to do with my career. I listen to entertainment podcasts, business podcasts, tech podcasts, and personal development podcasts. So I know the times whereby these podcasts have new updates. And even when I miss them, I can always move it to the next day or something and just listen to them. I listen to some for entertainment. I listen to some for to learn, and also it helps to improve my vocabulary. I can also listen to audiobooks. So I don't know that some people might know about this, but I recently found out that I could listen to podcasts on Apple Podcasts without paying. I don't need my data to be on. Yeah, so don't look at me like that. I just found out. And another thing I did during these 30 days of routine was I was very intentional about what I wanted. So what then did these 30 days of routine do for me? With these 30 days of routine, I was very productive. I knew what I was spending my time on. I knew what I should be doing and when I should be doing it, and how to set my priorities right. So with setting my priorities right, I was more productive. I could really measure or see what I was doing and how it was in turn helping me and also helping me give value. Another thing that this 30 days of routine did for me was I can determine how I want to spend my 24 hours. So I know what is priority, what should come first, what should come next. And it was really, really good. I know there might be some things I'm not saying in this video that you might have expected me to say. I'll be in the comments to answer your question. If you also want me to show you how I created the whole to-do list and all, please let me know in the comments, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And because there might be someone out there who needs this video, please share the video to them. And if you like to join in this 30 days challenge, let me know as well. Living a life of routine is not as bad as you think. So for all my fellow spontaneous people, try this out and let me know. Till I come your way next time, please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.